Oh yeah, good moment world. How are y'all doing today? This is the Phoenix, flying to the moment once again to deliver peace, love, and awareness to you and all the beautiful people out there. And today, we're just gonna be chilling it. Making another vlog because I really didn't have a set topic for the video today, but I knew that I had to say something. I had to contribute my 2 cents as to what the fuck is going on in our world. Woo! So let me tell you what's going on right now. We have come to the edge of a cliff, and we know that we have to jump. It's not a question of whether we jump or not. We know that we have to jump because if we go back, we're not gonna like what's back there. We know that if we go back, that's going to be opening up a can of worms that's going to hurt us. We know that if we go back, well, it's just not going to be a fun party. So we have to jump. The reason why some people are so afraid to jump while we're doing this is because people want somebody to save them. They want something. They want sovereignty. They want something to save them. And here's really what it is at the end of the day. You have to learn how to save yourself at the end of the day. Because you go throughout the day, we have emotions. We're human. Things happen, right? Shit sometimes just happens. But what are you going to do about it? Are you going to allow that negativity to bring you all the way down? Are you going to ricochet that negative energy around to your family members, to your friends, to your coworkers, to random people that you will never meet again, but in that one moment, will you reflect that negative energy back to them, even if they did nothing wrong to you? Or will you recognize that you don't have to wear those wounds? You do not have to define yourself by those scars, by what happened to you in the past. You do not have to do that anymore. It's gone. It's obvious that living this particular way, this particular method hurts. It doesn't work. It doesn't work on a personal level. It does not work on a communal level. It does not work on a worldly level. It simply doesn't work. So what do? We breathe. We realize that we are not a human being. We are a eternal, spiritual, hyper-conscious being that not only exists here, but exists in so many other planes of existence that we don't have the senses in this particular 3D body to even comprehend, but we have the ability to reach those places. We have the ability to reach these places, to our problems, and find our willpower, find our vitality, find the energy of the pendulum. We have all of that in us. We have to understand, though, that we have to evolve past the wounds of the past because they are in the past. That is a past moment. This life is just one moment, but there are also moments within moments, right? And there are moments within moments within moments within moments, right? It's constantly moving. It's like the Fibonacci Circle. It's constantly moving. And the further you go and the further you go out, it's the same pattern, right? Fibonacci, golden ratio, phi. Look all these things up. Educate yourself. There's a reason why particular strains of knowledge have always been here. There's a reason why you see the flower in life in so many places. It's like over in countries that are so far apart, how in the world do these humans know about this? Because in order to ascend as a human species, in order to ascend on a community level, in many ways we do have to go back, but we have to go back to our emotions. We have to go back to that divine feminine energy that this world is missing. We need to go back to that sort of stuff. Not in a physical sense, because it's obvious that as humans we're very innovative. We can figure out a lot of problems, but there are a lot of internal problems that we can't seem to figure out with this other, with this, this yang, with that energy, with the, the male energy, so to speak. There are a lot of internal problems with that more driven energy that we can't figure out the internal stuff. We have to go back to the awareness. We have to go back to those kinds of moments, right? My hands are freezing right now. We have to be willing to do this too, but this is where you bring in that, that masculine energy, that drive, and I'm not saying that women don't have any drive at all. But I'm just saying that forward motion to come out here, and even though it's cold, and even though my hands are probably freezing off, and this is probably a bad idea, but at the same time, this is what you have to do in order to get what you want. You have to be willing to come out into the cold and be vulnerable and do woo! You have to be willing to do that. But it takes an internal drive. It takes willpower. It takes confidence in who you are as a whole. It takes emotional drive too, right? Emotional and mental drive. It takes all of it. It's a balance. This is all about balance, and the world, obviously, we can see is not balanced, and everybody is numb to the core about it. Everyone is so numb to it. We don't have to decide to play by the same rules anymore. I'm not suggesting anarchism, that we just do away with the system. I'm not saying that. But we can create a better system. We're smart enough. We know enough. So many people have woken up, and everyone's on different varying degrees of their journey, Everyone's at different strides. But so many people have woken up and have woken up to like what's going on in the community. It's as one of my favorite YouTubers, Scarlet Moon, he said on his radio podcast that right now we're going through the communal shadow work. And I love that because that's exactly what we're going through. We've been going through a lot of personal shadow work over the last 4 years, especially last year. It really culminated in 2015. And the communal shadow work has definitely started. It started last year and it's really becoming evident right now. As I made a video at the beginning of the year where I said the mask is coming off. And the mask is certainly coming off of a lot of people. Take off yours. And just realize that you don't have to play by those same rules anymore. You don't have to allow those wounds to hurt you. You are not your wounds. You are an eternal, perfect, amazing, hyper-conscious, you can do anything being. That's what you are. And you're a moment seeker. Woo! Anyways, that's all for this message. I hope you all liked it. Please give me a thumbs up. Please let me know how I'm doing because I really love making these videos. Another reason why I made them is because I really want to become a better communicator. And it's actually one of my dreams to really, obviously communicate effectively to people and become kind of like a motivational speaker, go around to different places, rev people up, especially talking to kids because kids really, they really need help right now too, especially because we're trying to take away some aspects from our kids, because I see, schools, they've been dropping art programs and physical health programs, and I don't really like that. We really need to get those right back on track. So that's really another reason why I make these videos, and really just to have fun and just to let you guys know that, I love you. I'm human. I have mistakes. I've done things in the past, but at the same time, I do not want to be defined by my past. I do not want to allow those things to make me like a puppet and control me. I have to realize that those are circumstances that happen to me. At the same time, if I can learn the lessons in those moments, it'll be for my highest good. And I know that my higher self has guided me through those situations. And if we have the awareness, we can do whatever it is that we want to do. Anyways, that is it for this nice rambly vlog. Please keep a smile on your face. Please enjoy the moment. Please love yourself. Please be yourself. Be authentic. And most importantly, woo! Find the gold in this moment, for that is all that exists. I will catch you all on the next video.